Hey besties, it's Cam from the internet. Welcome to season 2, the unexpected season 2. I did not expect to be absent from the podcast for so long, nor did I expect to be back in this manner. Let's just go ahead and say that none of this was on purpose, and we're gonna start from the beginning, and basically spend the season 2 premiere catching you up on everything you missed, including why I now have a video version of the podcast with a setting that is completely wildly not what any video from season 1 that I posted on TikTok back in the day is. So I guess I'll say first, if you're just finding this podcast somehow, I'm Cam. Hi, I'm in my mid-20s. I live in California. I somehow accidentally became someone on TikTok with, at this recording, over 5,000 followers. And so I started a podcast so I could talk at length about stuff that I also talk about on TikTok, but the 10-minute video cap kind of harshes the vibe. So welcome to the podcast. So I guess we'll start with the obvious, which is that between the end of season 1 and now, I did move. I moved across the country to California. I know I talked about doing it in a video, but I did actually do it. Technically, the whole process took like a month and a half, and it was an entire nightmare. There was this whole thing where like they messed up how I was supposed to pay for my car to get shipped, so I almost didn't get my car. My stuff showed up like a month late, and that was a nightmare. But at the end of the day, I got settled in, and am now, trying-ish to make a life for myself in a city where I only know one family. I would be lying if I said it was easy. I've never been the kind of person who's been very good at finding community in real life, which is kind of ironic given that it seems to me to be fairly easy finding community on the internet. I think it's because in real life I am just incredibly awkward and not good at making small talk, which seems to be prerequisites that I must overcome in order to make meaningful connections in real life. So I spend most of my time in my house because sometimes I don't even have the energy to try. The interesting thing about being like chronically ill and having chronic fatigue, but also having depression and also having anxiety,